Gotta have flash and flair. Flamboyant on y'all. Ninth wonder legacy. These rappers Babylon, how that time will come one day. That shit'll never come like mail on a Sunday. You lacking something, must be the flash or something. We love hate it, pure legacy until you get you frustrated. Groups break up like B2K, don't care how you spit, nigga. Got flair like Rick, nigga. Critics thought they sent me, but I'm over my flow. They tried to hang me, then I was dope on a rope. Dude style, get on stage and boo the crowd from a throne.
Hello, America. Biggie Smalls and JV are coming back at you. Season 2, Episode 3 of Read Between the Lines. Coming at you raw and uncut, like we always do. My man JV, I'm Biggie Smalls. Let's talk some sports. Let's talk some shit, America. What do we got on the plate today, JV?
All right, America, let's check in a little bit. We are halfway through the NFL season.
Wow.
NBA opening night is tonight. The World Series is rain delayed for forever.
That's because Philly is the armpit of the world, and if you're from there, I feel bad for you. That's why you guys are so salty. Jesus, those fans.
All right, we are deep into college football season, and we're getting close to the greatest part of the sports calendar all year, when you get college football, pro football, college basketball, pro basketball, and there's some other things mixed in. I think there's a hockey season somewhere. I'm not really sure.
I think like golf might be still happening. It doesn't fire you up?
I don't know.
Sick.
Anyways. I'm going to turn over to Biggie just in case you got any World Series thoughts. I don't know. I have none. I haven't really been watching.
I do. The baseball playoffs have been pretty good. I have to say that the Tampa Bay Rays have been fucking sweet. Twins, why would you get rid of Garza and Bartlett? Granted, you got Delman Young, which is tight. But the bullpen of the Rays is so fucking terrible, and I can't believe they made it this far with Wheeler, Balfour, and these other fucking schmucks. I mean, they're supposed to be really good during the season, but I haven't been that impressed. The World Series getting rained out and shit. Dude, I don't even know. Like, they shouldn't even allow the World Series to be in Philadelphia.
Right.
Get a dome, okay?
Yeah,
I know baseball's enjoyed outside, but we can't enjoy it when you can't play. All right, folks? But, it's looking like it's going to be the Phillies win. I'm pushing for the Rays, and I'm so happy that the Red Sox lost. Fuck you, Boston.
Seriously.
Hear it? Read between the lines. So happy. Bunch of white boys scrapping around. David Ortiz, though, I like to see that
On a
big
personal level, I'm happy that the fucking sorority bitches put away their pink Boston hats for another year. Fuck you, okay?
JV only hangs out with sorority bitches, so
Boston
he knows.
Hats. What a bunch of
brush
fucking
him off.
shit.
Sick.
All right.
No, Fonte is doing his job because I stay on the scene like cinematographers.
Let's move it on.
Seriously.
All right. Let's talk about let's go to jail. Originally I didn't want to do this episode. I was like, who's going to jail? And then, I sort of thought about it and I looked around and I was like, holy fuck, everybody is going to jail. So let's get into it. I'll start it off. Larry Johnson. The fuck is wrong with you?
Larry Johnson, honestly, why don't you spit on some more girls? What is your fucking problem?
Seriously, how can you go to a bar and you can't avoid spitting your drink on a girl? Like, the things that athletes get into, are things that don't happen to normal people. Like, just don't spit your drink on a girl and everything goes fine. I mean, yeah, you're having a shit year and the fucking Chiefs are garbage. You don't need to take it out on some girl with a drink that was in your mouth earlier.
Dude, granted she had like a boyfriend that talks shit. You threatened to kill him, and then you spit your drink on this bitch. And then later in the night, he spit on her again and got booted the fuck out. You must be the dumbest motherfucker. I mean, we're going to need to take up this whole board of people who are going to get suspended and kicked out of the league first. Last week we talked about the Chris Henry-o-meter, the Corin Robinson-o-meter. I mean, there's so many fucking idiots in the NFL because these guys have been the center of attention, the pimp shit their whole lives. And when they're done with the NFL, I'll tell you, Larry Johnson, you are going to beat your wife a lot if you get married. And it's going to be sad.
I think we need to start posting up faces here like douchebag alerts You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
what a
Like
prick.
we need to just keep Hall of Fames up there.
Larry Johnson, why don't you have 2 good seasons, then run behind a shitty O-line with a shitty team and continue to suck balls every year and let everybody in fantasy football, which I know JV hates, draft you in the first round, and then you blow donkey dick, except against the Broncos, which I don't know how they shat the bed.
Exactly.
That's
And
besides
even
the point.
worse, you cry about it like a little bitch and spit on girls. All right, next one is going to be Pac-Man Jones. Why can't you stay sober? I mean, I just don't get it. Like, you know you're on your very last chance in the NFL. You know that, you were given, like, a lifeline from the Cowboys, and you can't just stay sober and not fight anyone for a whole season.
It's your bodyguard. Okay, this was given to you
Yeah.
from the Cowboys. This is your
So
Cowboys
what's your
bodyguard. This guy
bodyguard?
like works for the team, and he's supposed to be the guy to keep you out of trouble. What do? Throw down with him. Genius.
Yeah.
Genius move. You're going to alcohol treatment class. That's the least of your problems, but you are a fucking idiot. The Cowboys, on another tangent, Wade Phillips is the biggest fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Cowboys are such prima donnas. Granted, I still think they'll make the playoffs when Romo comes back, but Jesus, look like trash.
You look like garbage. Wade Phillips is a player's coach, which everybody knows how that goes. If
He's
you
like the
try to
biggest
get your
fan.
players,
It's so
you try to
annoying.
get your players to like you. Sooner or later, your team just fucking implodes. Like they go the Rams or whatever. It's not going to be long if Wade Phillips stays coach. I give it 2 or 3 years before the Cowboys are straight up garbage, overpaid, high-priced garbage. They will be quitting in every single game, and Wade Phillips will eventually get fired. And you know what I mean? Like you see it all the time. Case in point, Norv Turner. What the fuck? How do you trade in Marty Schottenheimer because of a personality conflict and get Norv Turner out of it? AJ Smith, fucking read between the lines. You're the GM of the Chargers and you're a fucking idiot. You got rid of Marty Schottenheimer because you didn't like him. Now look at you.
Yo, we got way off topic there because this was supposed to be let's go to jail.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
One quick point. Everyone has, like, their animal. Like you're supposed to be an animal. Wade Phillips is a manatee, okay? He's the nicest one out there. He's a big blubbery fool. He's so nice. A big fat manatee, okay? And pretty soon, you're going to get hit by a boat because that's what happens to amazing, soft little manatees or fat manatees.
I want to know what your animal is.
I mean, mine's a
What do you-
flying squirrel. It's obvious.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
All right, next section. In the toilet. All right. My in the toilet goes to CU football. And yes, I know I'm an alum of CU, but what the fuck? You're going to hear me saying that a lot this episode. You just get used to it. Earmuffs your kids. What the fuck, CU? 58-0? Why did you even fucking suit up? Why did you even fucking go out there and pretend like you were going to compete with somebody? Are you kidding me? You just grabbed your fucking ankles.
I mean, they did lose to Texas a few years ago, and they lost twice, and they lost big. They lost big. We're going to take a quick time out here, folks. Come on through, quickly. And we're back. Okay, folks. So, yeah, we're talking about in the toilet. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. CU
Yeah.
Buffaloes, my pride and joy. Next to, obviously, all Minnesota sports
Straight
teams, but
up
really,
donkey
like, they
day.
didn't even land in the toilet. They missed the toilet, and they shat themselves, and they're in bed, rolling around in poop. My in the toilet,
Wow, that's rough.
I mean, in the toilet, what I got is, first of all, the Detroit Lions. Give me a break. Dan Orlovsky, why don't you see Jared Allen's drunk ass running at you, run out of bounds in the back of the end zone for like a mile and just keep running because you're going to make a sick play, but you got safety about 40 feet ago. You guys are in the toilet. Trade Roy Williams. Now you have Mike Fury. And who the fuck is that, right? I mean, shit, you guys are really fucked. And I can't even tell you how happy I am that you are in the Vikings and Packers division because you guys are in the toilet.
Yeah, record enhancers.
Honestly. And my last team that is in the toilet, Wisconsin Badgers. Holy fuck. I'm a fan of the Big Ten, even though it's pretty boring to watch. I mean, I was watching that Michigan-Madison game. Well, I'll say, I kept going back and forth, and I was watching another game, because that game was the most boring game I've ever watched. And at one point, Madison is up huge. The Badgers are kicking ass, and the next thing I know, I switch back, and Michigan has won by 1 point. And since then, you guys might as well play with the Colorado Buffaloes, because you guys are in the toilet. What have they lost 4 straight?
Lost 4 straight.
Wow. Call up Brody Croyle because you guys are fucking garbage.
Yeah, that. Damn, they should make a new division with just CU in Wisconsin and then build off there.
This is history in the making and y'all ain't been made yet. This is the single the radio ain't played yet.